Okay, that's our video introduction for today. Hello, Mr. Tosi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
Okay, nice. Yes, sir. I'm Josephine from Human Resource Team at Bukit Vista, and I will be the MC for today's all hands meeting. And also there's Ali, who becomes moderator for today. Okay, as a part of today's agenda, invited special speaker, everyone, Mr. Toshi Nakamura, co-founder and CEO at Kopernik. Thank you so much, sir, for taking your time to come and meet Bukit Vista team. We're very excited to gain new insight about your company and your career. Before we engage discussion with Mr. Toshi, I would like to read brief overview about his career. In 2002, Mr. Toshi worked as assistant to the Deputy Special Representative of the Secretary General. In the same year, he also worked as a policy specialist, United Nations Development Coordination Office at the United Nations Development Program, and held the position for 10 years. And now he works at two prestigious universities. He works as a lecturer at School of International and Public Policy at Hitotsubashi University, also as a guest professor at Osaka University. And then he also founded and led Kopernik, an organization that connect innovative technology with marginalized communities to improve their quality of life. Since 2009 until now. Wow, very impressive, sir. On the next slide, I have some questions that hit our discussion today. Question number 1, throughout your journey with the United Nations Development Program, you've encountered a range of global challenges and initiatives. Could you share with us a defining moment or a particular project that significantly influenced your understanding of international development? How did this experience contribute to the evolution of your leadership style? Mr. Toshi, it's yours.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for the invitation, and the video looked very impressive. I agree that the culture of a company is so important, and all this culture that you have in your companies sounds really relevant and important and quite inspiring. So in response to your questions, so I was working in Sierra Leone in West Africa between 2007 and 2009. As an assistant country director, and Sierra Leone is still at that time actually one of the poorest countries in the world, and there is a Human Development Index in the UN, and then Sierra Leone was in the 171st country out of the 173 with data. The average longevity of the population was under 40 years old. So you can imagine that it's quite a different world. I went there after working in Jakarta with a lot of traffic jam and skyscrapers, and it was very different. In the capital city, there was no electricity. If there's no electricity, people with access to funding were using generators, and which always break. And I remember seeing the smoke everywhere because people were using old generators. And of course, the general populations did not have any access to those electricity, even in the capital city. And if you don't have electricity, you cannot pump water. So water becomes also another big issue. and the infrastructure was extremely basic, and the government structure was also so basic. And then UN work is dealing, basically UN is to empower the government. And so in the longer term, the country can develop itself. But I felt that the UN was putting too much trust and pressure on the government capacity in these kind of very least developed countries. And there are so many activities that has to be done and can be done without actually going through the government, which could be faster and have a more immediate impact. And so that's kind of a very important lesson that I really realized, that sometimes you need to do things outside of the government while working with the government at the same time. So that, I guess, was a defining moment. And how did this experience contribute to the evolution? I think any large institutions has its own logic, and I think also the culture and logic. But you need to basically see if your logic or your mission is still relevant all the time. Otherwise, you might become obsolete. So we need to be able to really reflect and think critically about what is needed at the particular point of time. I guess that's how I try to run Kopernik, and I guess that was one of the important lessons for me. Over.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for the insight. Hopefully, the insight really inspiring our theme, yes, sir. Okay, let's move on to the next question. It's talk about Kopernik. Kopernik collaborates with a range of partners across development, public, and private sectors, including notable organizations like the Ford Foundation, Philips, Japan, among others. What strategies have you found effective in managing and nurturing this diverse partnership, particularly when engaging with partners of various nationalities and age groups?
So I think, I don't know if it's a strategy, but we as a team need to be diverse in order to be able to work with a range of different partners. And we have people with engineering background, we have people with more international relations background, economics background, behavioral science background, and each of them brings their own strengths and a network. So that's quite important. And then so different people with different background can speak in their own language in that area. So able to bring in different partners. And I also have been trying to not limit my exposure or experience into one particular sector. Although I have been in development for the longest time, I used to work in a management consulting company as well. And when I was also with the UN, we tried to work with a lot of different companies to bring their technologies and their network and capabilities into solving the problems in the developing world. So I guess, yeah, the team diversity is really important. And then also myself need to be flexible enough and open to learning new things, I guess.
So the answer is diversity, yes, sir. Knowing the background of each position in every sector.
Yeah, I'm actually, when I recruit, I don't really care about what they study. If they are passionate and if they are good person, and then if they're smart, we can make a lot of things happen. And then I think maybe because of that kind of recruiting, we were able to get the different kind of background people that as a result. It was not maybe kind of by design.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much, sir, for the answer. I believe talk about partnership. Maybe I want to call our partnership team to join the discussion with us. Maybe Kak Kaila, do you want to ask Mr. Toshi regarding engage partner? Or Kak Marcel?
I don't know if you can hear me. Hello, good morning.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Toshi. Hello, my name is Kayla. Hi, sir. I would like to ask a follow-up questions. But before that, I would like to let you know that I have observed Kopernik's work for a couple of months, and I also have a couple of friends working at Kopernik. So I found it really amazing to have you here, to finally have the chance to meet you and see you personally in this meeting. I would like to ask a follow-up questions, basically from your answer related to the specific question, sir. If you don't mind me asking, how do you ensure that respecting diverse background is embedded as a culture in your organizations and day-to-day operations? Because I can understand that you have so many different team members with different backgrounds, very diverse backgrounds, and you also work and enjoy hard, right? How to make sure that that's not only you that embody that the diverse culture, but every team members can actually have the same visions like you are. I think that's it.
So because our work is really to solve problems, right? So when we find the problems, let's say with farmers spending too much time on drying their crops or wasting a lot of cacao beans during the fermentation, we really dig deep and understand very specific problems that our communities have. Once we understand the specific problems, then it's about finding a solution, right? And people brainstorm, okay, in order to dry more effectively, what do we do? Or I have worked in a different NGO before, and then I have seen this kind of approach. One person says, and the other person says, well, actually, I studied economics, and then for this, I have studied about this case, and maybe we can try that. And then engineers come and say, oh, actually, we need to have this and that kind of technological solutions. So I think it's important to really have the common understanding is that what we are trying to do is to solve the problems in the most effective way. Once we have that, everybody's opinion matters. And I want to, and I have been even trying to make sure that people can share their own ideas, and regardless of the positions or seniorities, age, where they're from, the best ideas we will adopt. So I guess that kind of culture is something that I have been trying to foster, and then hopefully that is on everybody's mind as well.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Toshi. I think that's really excellent answer, in my opinion. I think that's it. Thank you, Josephine. Go back to you.
Thank you so much, Kak Kaila and Mr. Toshi, to join the discussion, and Mr. Toshi for answering the question. Maybe Mr. Jin?
Yes, Mr. Toshi, welcome to Bukit Vista. It's a true pleasure to have you here today. I've got a follow-up question from what Kyla just spoke about, and this is relating to different cultures and problems and also relationship management. So many times I think when you've already devised the rational solution to a particular issue, let's say your case in point about the cacao beans and wastage, how often do you find that you're dealing with an audience that is not rational and more emotionally or spiritually driven? And then how do you, let's say, translate, or how often do you find yourself in a situation where you need to translate the rational solution into a dosage or a method or a merchandising way such that the end user can actually digest it, right?
Well, it's actually, so sometimes we thought that the particular solutions, let's say fermentation of the cacao beans, that we have kind of done our own research, and we have also done a number of projects with cacao. And we thought that, oh, this particular way of fermentation would be good in Papua. And we brought that to the Papuan communities, and we got so much backlash because they're like, oh, this doesn't work and that doesn't work. But actually listening to them and then seeing how they are doing, like that particular solution was not perfect. So I think sometimes, we need to be really humble and open enough when somebody disagrees with you, even based on a lot of research and then our own experience in that particular solution, we might be wrong. Right? So I think so. I don't know if it's a cultural resistance, but oftentimes it's actually what we are trying to do was not relevant or appropriate. So I think that's that's how we see things.
Would you be able to be specific in this particular case about, let's say, the fermentation technique in the cacao and how it was it the way that it was actually being practiced on site? Was it because of, let's say, a religious or some sort of point of view about how the treatment needs to go, or some sort of methodology? What exactly made it such a irrelevant solution?
It's about mixing the cacao beans during the fermentation. And by mixing, you kind of even the temperature and then the bacterial spread within the box that is typically used. And the way that our team researched and proposed, it enables the movement of beans, but it was not completely even. So the bottom bit on the box, it was kind of it stays at the bottom.
Yeah, understood.
Well, it kind of it rotates and then it breathes, but it wasn't good enough.
I see. Interesting. Okay, fascinating. Back to you, Josephine.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jing, to share the question, and Mr. Toshi to answering the question. I think the time is limited, and let's move to our weekly meeting. So to Mr. Toshi, thank you so much for attending this all hands. And now you are very, very welcome to stay in this room. But if you have other matters to attend, you are free to leave. For the next session, I will hand it over to Ali as the moderator for today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll leave, but it was fun to interact with the team. Thank you, and have a great day and have a great week.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Toshi. Okay, everyone. Let's dive into our weekly meetings. Maybe first, we will start by inviting to Mr. Jing to share our vision mission.
Okay, so I'm going to share the floor today with AI presentations, part of our new tradition. So I'll try to quickly wrap this up in the next 4 minutes. All right. So good news. We seem to have actually solved a big problem. And if you weren't aware about it, let me bring it to everyone's attention. I think this is a good milestone. So I'll share what we've seen on the hospitality dashboard so you guys can see it for yourself. All right. This is a summary of our hospitality performance from November 2022 to today. And this is good news. Back a year ago, our hospitality was at 67%, while similar listings were 81%. We reached a local maximum of 71% in January. And then from that point, we've never gone below 67%. It's at 69%, while reaching a local maximum of 76%, then reaching a local maximum a little bit lower at 75.9%, and now we're at 77.6%. It's a record high in the past year. So congratulations to everybody involved. This is a very positive sign that the company is moving forward in the right direction. All right, so the point I want to make is it seems like we've solved the problem, but here's the key. It seems like decisiveness has actually brought us onto the correct pathway. We are making more decisive actions, decisions. We're actually moving forward. However, it's a good time to come back to strategy. Do we actually know what is driving this progress forward? Now, I'd like to guess that we know, but I'd like us to take a look and think about this. What's worse than losing and not knowing why? Probably guess. It's probably winning and not knowing why. So if we're going to move on from being a company that just occasionally gets lucky or we accidentally stumble upon some success, then whenever we do see success, we should understand why. Why did this happen? So there's a few places where we keep the why, and that's going to be followed up really quickly with the my successors later on. They'll speak about the strategic milestones. If we succeed, then whatever we've done should be in the strategic milestone. Now, sometimes we set milestones first and we say that these are the milestones and we're going to go in that direction. But along the way, maybe other things happen. Maybe this collaboration happened or that thing happened. Whatever it is, we should start documenting that now and ascribing our success to whatever it is and making sure that it's placed in the strategic milestones. If we do not, we might forget what we're doing and go back to something that is less progressive. Okay, so we have new innovations, and this is a great little practice I see. This is taking control of our housekeeping community and leading them through their own all hands and showing them every day what is our critical targets. We have up to about 20 to 30 people who work actually closely with Bukit Vista in the field every day, and they have direct impact on check-ins, they have direct impact on cleanliness, but somehow we didn't communicate with them our goals, somehow we didn't communicate them where we're headed. So I think this particular action, communicating this down to our actual partners, is really, really smart. But we're not done yet, because there's also a lot of things that probably is adding to this success. And I want everybody here today, when we read off the strategic milestones, if you want credit for something that you've done that you think is moving the needle forward, mention it. Mention it today. Mention it right now so that we don't forget what we're doing that's leading to success. Maybe you as an engineer have done something. Maybe you as a marketing person have done something. If you've done something you think is leading to the success, please mention it in the strategic milestones, because that's the only way we'll know. And just for a personal note, that's the only way we can avoid bonus caps as a company too as well. So help yourself, help the company, write down what you think you're doing, your team is doing that's leading us to success. But I'll talk about what's still kind of a mystery. The past few days, our booking pace has improved. Now, Bella and I have had a short conversation about this, but still, there's a lot to be asked. What is actually the root cause of seeing this booking pace increase? And is that root cause mentioned as a strategic milestone? What is also the particular strange thing that we see here with the burn-up charts, right? Why do we see only 25% more revenue opportunity on our peak nights than sometimes in our bottom nights? Another really interesting question to ask, okay? Now, this is what I mean by your curiosity being greater than your fear. If you're successful and you don't know why you're successful, then your curiosity has not led you. If you're not successful, curiosity can get you out of the way, but when you are successful, curiosity can help you repeat success too as well. All right, that's my message. I'm going to pass it over to Furqan, who's going to probably pass it over to Hafiz now for a new section. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jing. Okay, now, guys, as we are wanting to integrate to BV6, which having AI integration in the workforce, now we will have a regular session in the all hands where we present or demo the AI adoption, the latest AI adoption in our work. So, not yet, Kashalin, because it is just take one or two minutes only. So I would like to call Mas Hafiz. Mas Hafiz, are you here?
Yes, Furqan.
Okay, so guys, as an intro, Mas Hafiz already created an interesting GPT called Vista Listing Writer. So Mas Hafiz, floor is yours to share the screen.
Okay. Hello, good morning, guys. Okay, I just want to share this quickly. I think just 1 minute or 2 minutes. So last week I tried to create a new GPT, which is the Vista the listing copywriter. This GPT can help us to create the listing copywriting more quickly. And so when we have more property on board, this will help us to create the listing copywriting more faster. So it will create a draft for us, so we can just adjust it a little bit. So what do we need here? We just need a photo of the listings. You can screenshot the photo of the listings on the Airbnb or on the Google Drive. And you just need to add the Google Maps here. And then you just click this.
Wow.
It will analyze the image and the Google Maps.
Wow.
And here's the result.
Sick as fuck. Wow.
Give clap, guys, if you are amazed with this innovation.
So it will continue until the end of our, listing copywriting standard, which is the payment method. And actually I've tried to create before. So here's the result. Yes, like this. It will give things to do, recommendation and nearby location. We just need to add a distance from the property, right? It will create until the payment method here. Yes, that's all from me, Furqan. I think. Thank you for the time.
Nice work. I love it.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Mas Hafiz, for sharing the initiative. I hope that could inspire others to creatively using GPT or other AI tools to simplify and efficient our workplace. So now let's move directly into the next section, which is Airbnb Inside Dashboard. But I would like to give the floor back to Ali first.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furqan, and thank you, Kak Hafiz, to share about AI using ChatGPT. Let's continue to Airbnb dashboard. Okay, Kayla, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ali. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hospitality and Revenue Target Achievement Tracker. Someone wants to guess what property is this on the very first screen? Maybe, can you go back before, Josephine? Someone want to guess? Nope, that's Mas Shankar.
Anasera.
Yes, the twin. Okay, right. Okay, thank you, Kak Gray. Okay, let's move on to the hospitality target achievements. good answer for that. Since Kagri also works in observation, so it's only natural that she sells our product and understand the quality of the product itself. This one, it's a reminder. This is a reminder that we have. Can we move back to the end? That's okay. We have a reminder that our overall 5-star ratings. Josephine, can we go back first to the? I think a couple of slides. That one. Just right when this reminder of the target. It's okay. Let's keep it there. Okay. We have a reminder that we're going to achieve. We are targeting to achieve the 76% 5-star ratings and 4.65 our rating. So the first element that we're going to check is the accuracy. As a heads up, I would like to let everyone know that this week we have all increased on the hospitality side, but not as significant as last week. So when last week we have 0.6%, 0.9%, this week we have like a 0.2% increase, 0.7% increase, this type of thing, but still a good significant growth. The first one would be the accuracy. We have 0.7%. This is one of the highest increase for the accuracy. We are at 79.7%. Next, for the check-in. For the check-in, we have a 0.1% increase. Also a positive because previously we also have an increase for check-in. Next one, cleanliness. Cleanliness, we are at 72.9%. Still a positive increase, a bit stable, a bit bump up on 0.1%. The next one, communication. Communications, we are at 81.4%. This is the highest one, 0.9%. So congratulations for the team supervising the Gaia and also doing the hosting. Next one will be locations. The location, we are at 70.1%. This is 0.7% increase. The next one, value. Value have also a stable. This is one of the most significant. So I would like to also recognize the BI and especially the pricing team to make sure that we put suitable prices for all properties. We are at 76.7%. And the last but not least, we have the overall rating and the 5-star ratings. We are at 75.3% 5-star rating. So we are only 0.7% from achieving the hospitality target on the semester goals. And we are minus 0.1 for the overall rating, but we are at 4.64 from the targeted overall rating. All right, if we next on this one, you can see basically the SLA target for each category. Congratulations on the locations. This is the SLA target that the VP of Operations has set. We have achieved the SLA for the location, so let's keep it that way. Congratulations, everyone. Moving forward, we have the progress of overall rating. Also really small target gap. And the last one from the hospitality side, only 0.7% from achieving it. All right, last but not least, for the revenue target achievements, up to the last slide. Yes, Evan? Okay, thank you. At the moment, we have achieved 927,000 US dollar. We still have 71.9% left to achieve from our semester target. At the moment, we still have around 68% for the days, which are 124. So I believe let's focus more on the revenue side for now, because we need to balance between the achievement of the hospitality track as well as the revenue side. Okay, I believe that's all for these presentations. Back to you, Ali. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Kaila, for sharing our hospitality and revenue target achievement. Okay, let's move to weekly mission inspiration. Uh, Josephine, can you? Okay. Uh, there is only one mission story. At the Bukit Vista's mission is to inspire the like through hospitality innovation that positively transform our employees. Let's. I would like invite Kak Furkon to share the story.
Okay, thank you very much, Ali. So the announcement is that MSIB Batch 6 is coming in to our home because last week our MSIB proposal has been accepted by Campus Merdeka Committee, and we are about to run the fifth MSIB in collaboration with Ministry of Education. Yay! So for MSIB 6, this time we propose a theme of integrating hospitality and AI next level internship program with Bukit Vista. It aligns with our mission to integrate the AI into our workforce and help also Indonesian students to adopt AI tools better. This is good opportunity for us to enhance the leadership opportunities as well as, of course, the educational system in Indonesia. So first thing first, I would like to thank you and recognize Kashalin and also for all the leaders that is contributing to making the proposal, because I believe it is not easy to create the proposal, create the expected outcome, results that needs to be done, and it takes days to do it. And yeah, thank you very much for all your hard work, all the leaders here. Okay, by this announcement, I would like to also remind that as we have still time until 1st January, let's refine our trial program process. Thank you. Back to you, Ali.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furkon. Very insightful story. Okay, let's move to company team target and achievement. Um, okay, I would like to invite Kak Kayla to share the November team.
Thank you, Ali. I think for this November theme, we can skip this one. It's okay. We're going to recap the theme basically right after this month ends. Let's move forward to the November target and achievements. Okay. We can go back to Josephine. We can go back to the all hands company thing. Yes, for that part. Thank you so much. All right, for the November target and achievements, how far are we today? So let's focus more on the updated revenue target, which are at 325,000 US dollar. At the moment, we have achieved 92%. We are at 298,000 US dollar. This data taken, I think, last night around 10 p.m. So if there's any small changes, please be okay with that. On the 5-star percentage, we have achieved basically for the OK target for those who have not aware of this already. So connotations for the team keeping hospitality score. For the overall rating, we have also achieved our OK target. So when goal lock, the other goals to be achieved. Congratulations, team. If you would like to put on reactions or something, please be free to do so. But be mindful that this is only on November, so the tracking would be November 1st until last night, November 27th. Okay, until now we have 62% occupancy, 24% expired dates, 3% maintenance, and 2% owner usage. I would like to let you guys know that we have quite a partners transformations because the owner usage and the maintenance numbers is not that significant to affect the occupancy right now. We are at the moment we leave a potential of 9% available nights to sell. For the details, you can take a look at the graphic that I have attached there. Okay, I think that's all for now. We can skip moving on to the monthly strategic milestone. Ali, will that be okay to continue directly to this one?
Okay, Kakela, thank you. Okay, let's to monthly strategic milestone.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, we can wait for it to be loaded for a second. Before we start, I would like to put another friendly reminder. that we only have 2 days left from November to ends, and whether we achieve this month's revenue or hospitality target would be depends on your approval and your contributions to the monthly strategic milestones. I would like to remind you to engage within the comment sections here. If you have any questions, if you find something that you might think will contribute to boost the revenue target, especially for December 1, kindly do so, guys, because it's never too late for that. All right, for the monthly strategic milestone, we have a couple of updates. I cannot go through each one of them specifically, but we have a couple of but I think one of the conclusions that we have today is on the hospitality management missions. If we scroll down a bit, yes, Evan? If, on the hospitality management side, on the eliminating underperforming properties, I believe this has led to a conclusion of focus and lead to results. So we'll keep this strategy for the upcoming months. For you who have not thumbs up or debate on this, kindly do so. And another strategy would still be on the progress for implementations. If you would like to know the reason as why we put the conclusions, you can check on the current results as well as the observation if you expand the row by your own. That's only for a sample. At the moment, I still have not seen any engagement on the Gaia revenue projections strategy that Kalilis have put. I believe we have passed the deadline sections as well. So for those who have not engaged, giving any thoughts on that part, kindly do so. Yes, kindly go down, Josephine. One more. To the guide, yes, the guide revenue projections. Still no engagement on that part. So this is also a reminder, kindly do so, guys, because by November 30th, each of the strategies will conclude their strategy to decide whether we will move forward to the decisions or we will revise and improve the strategy that we'll have. Okay, that's all from me, I believe. Back to Ali. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again, Kak Kaila. Next, move to promotion and new employees. I would like to invite Kak Shilin to share our new employees. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So good morning, everyone. So I'd like to proudly announce that Dava, one of our backend developer intern previously, he is actually continuing his journey as a part-time in the company. So I believe today may not be his online day, but yeah, basically as of this 26th, which is on last Sunday, he's officially onboarded as our part-time employee in the engineering team. So engineering team tambah semangat lagi ya, dapat satu orang lagi, mantap. Oke, itu aja, and back to Ali.
Okay, thank you, Kak Silen. Okay, let's move to core value recognition. Okay, the first I would like to invite Mr. Jing to share the recognition.
Sure, I'll start with a few here. First, I'll recognize Bayu. Bayu took a look at some of the marketing work the other day that was it hadn't been inspected from that perspective yet, and I thought it was great. It was really details matter on some things that were old practices, but we just had, I guess, forgotten. And that depth of inspection, I think, inspires light. It's a key understanding of how details matter function. So that is good. The second one I'd like to recognize is Furkan. Furkan the other day at the morning URC detected that he himself had actually been absent in his leadership for supervising and for taking the work of the people that is there. I think that's great. That kind of person doesn't need a hypervisor. That kind of person shows integrity and also responsibility for their work. And that ability to self-impose self-punishment, I think, makes just the entire team trust a player like that more. So thank you for Khan. And Nadia, I was putting this in last minute, but I want to recognize Nadia. for her innovations in modeling, shooting, and developing a new vision for how the photography should be done for new properties. Although, once again, there's feedback that we can listen to, but I think this is strong in that it is part of visionary behavior to think of new things that we can do. So those are my three. I'll pass it back over to Ali.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing. Let's move to Kak Bayu.
Okay, this is to Vidi and Robin. So in the last few months, we are taking the quality side of engineering solution. So this has been implemented in the form of code refactoring, better system design, code review, and then there's also prioritization points for each developers. So this I found is a very rare case where I actually have stopped inspecting closely about the quality and the code in the last 2 months probably. And when I get back, it's still maintained and even better than before for the system and for the code quality. So I think that's reflecting the work that Robin and Vidi as sub-supervisor and VP has been achieved as a result.
Okay, thank you, Kak Bayu. Let's move to Kak Furkon to share recognition.
Okay, thank you very much, Ali. So it's basically very simple. I would like to recognize myself for inspiring delight to all of us by sharing the GPT for Vista listing writer in the all hands earlier. Thank you very much, Mas Hafiz. Your initiative inspires us.
Awesome.
Awesome. Let's move to personal update. I think we have much time to share personal update.
Ali, please go to the announcement first, yeah, because I believe we have some announcements to read as
Oh,
well.
okay. Before personal update, we will share the announcement. Okay, Kak Shelin, the floor is yours.
Okay. This is a heads up, especially to our employees who celebrate Christmas. So the THR will be distributed latest by 15th of December, yeah, guys. So yeah, just to keep you updated. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the announcement, Kak Shelin. Okay, let's move to personal updates again.
Oh no, it's actually still announcement from Jihan.
Oh, there's one announcement again. Sorry.
Yes, so I would like to ask your help to engage with Bukit Vista on LinkedIn because we're ramping on our LinkedIn activity to spotlight our culture, activities, innovation. So your engagement could be a game changer. Like, comment, or share will boost our visibility and also may connect us with potential future employees or maybe partners and others. So just a few seconds on LinkedIn can spark connection and opportunities. So your support is a key to our journey. So thank you. And I usually giving a direct message to ask for help. But if you not willing or you have other prioritization, you can tell me so that I can prioritize it to someone else. Thank you.
Okay, Jay, please do not forget to attach the LinkedIn post that you help people to engage for in this Google Meet chat section, so we can help with the engagement. Okay, Ali, back to you.
Okay, that is our announcement for all employees. Okay, let's move to personal update. Okay, the first one, Mr. Ding, the floor is yours.
Which update do you want me to read?
The question of the week, sir.
Oh, okay. If you have a Spotify account, check it out. There's audiobooks on Spotify now. So I'm listening to the Elon Musk Spotify. And yeah, it's awesome. Stop using social media. It's kind of like just crack cocaine. It's not that good. And I just discovered that after I started listening to audiobooks, how much I was actually just wasting time on social media. So yeah, pick up an audiobook.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing. Let's move to Kak Gani.
Yes, thank you, Ali. So my go-to inspirative magazine is the Monocle, and new artist music is by Coming String Quartet.
Wow, very inspiration. Okay, let's move to next. Next, Kak Adil.
Yeah, just Minecraft music.
Okay. Okay, move to Kak Furkon.
For me, music is now I'm starting to listen to classical music. Current rap is Canon Indie by Johan Pakabel. Thank you, Ali. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furkon. Let's move to Kak Hafiz.
Yeah, from the music, I listening to Green Noise, and for the movies, I have Gratis Kretek, Tuna, and Loki.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice movies. Okay. Next, Kak Nadia. The time is yours.
Yeah. Mine is listening to the Easy French on YouTube, or sometime watching it as well.
Okay. Langsung next to Kak Bella.
I prefer to listen audiobooks, either using Spotify or use AI audiobooks. Over to Kak back. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Bella. Next, move to Kak Lilis.
Yeah, I also listen to Shade Zahrai, which mostly talk about life principle. Thank you.
Okay, Kak Bella. Thank you, Kak Lilis. Thank you. Next, move to Kak David.
I currently like the film Vigilante because it's very inspiring for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak David. Okay, let's move to Kak Jovan, Kak Andira to share.
Thank you. It is podcast Dongeng Tidur on Spotify because it is very interesting to listening to stories before sleep. Thank you. Back to Kak Abi.
Okay, nice story. Okay, next move to Reza Ervit.
Yeah, I enjoy reading all books and watching videos related to philosophy and technology, such from learning and listening to bring to improve my focus. Thank you, Ali.
Okay, Reza. Thank you. Okay, let's move to next. Ferdian.
I've been listening to a lot of pieces by Emily Adley, and I also listen to keeping music and binaural beats. It helps with my focus during work, and I also watch several movies about dystopian or space theme like Interstellar or Ad Astra. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ferdi. Next, Kak Gray. The time is yours.
Yep. So I don't really watch movie, but I'm mostly into gaming right now. So if let me share from gaming side, I currently enjoy playing some of this game like Deep Dive or Stardew Valley, and we were here together. Yep.
Wow. Game. Okay. Next, langsung. Next, Kak Nanda. Time is yours.
Yes, it's just the same with Mas Afid, I guess. It's Loki and Garis Kretek, the newest series in this year. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Nanda. Next, Alna. Time is yours.
Yeah, for me, listening to Heavy Rain and Thunder for sleeping pills before going to sleep help me with some exercise. Okay, thank you, Ali.
Okay, Alna, thank you. Next, we move to Kak Bayu. Time is yours.
This is music of things and places like bubbles, paper, letter, or sampah-sampah di jalanan, and made into pretty relaxing music. You should try when you work.
Wow, nice music. Next, Kak Vidi, time is yours.
Yeah, music by Fujikaze, like Matsuri. So yeah, it's very dynamic.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Vidi. Next, Kak Robin.
Musik by Nadatul Ulama Yalal Waton.
Wow, very good music that. Thank you, Kak Robin. Next to Kak Vito.
And for me, an anime, Dr. Stone, must watch if you are curious about human petrification and must start the civilization from once again.
Okay, thank you. Next ke Kak Abang.
Movies I'm watching currently is an anime called So No Free Reign. It's a story about an elf that lives so long and her hobby is collecting any kind of magic. She lives long enough that her friends, that are mostly human, are almost dead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Abang. Next move to Kak Kofelix. Time.
Yeah. For music, it's one of the music from Final Fantasy. It's just my favorite game. It's too divine and godly. I think that one the music. For movies and books, I don't read any for the last 1 year. For games, I guess Zelda by Nintendo. It's really good. The best open world game I've ever played. Yeah, thanks, Ali.
Okay, thanks, Kak Felix. Kofelix. Next, to me. For music, I enjoying listening the neighborhood music, and sometimes I enjoy Scott Buckley, apa ya, Scott Buckley music, instrumental to more focus. And for movies, I watch Loki, The Report, Spy X Family, and Attack on Titan. Okay, let's move to RT.
Right now, I quite enjoy watching documentaries, especially about animals at free documentaries YouTube, such how they live and another unique things the nature works. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, RD. Next, Kak Marcel, time is yours.
Man's Search for Meaning, Victor, tentang Holocaust survivor.
Okay, thank you, Kak Marcel. Next, Kak Kayla.
Okay. If you enjoy good reading in your spare time, like quick recap of something, any books, you can download Deep Stash. And I'm not one to enjoy binge watching, but actually I finished Gadis Kretek in one sitting, so that's really good. Really recommended on that one.
Okay, thank you, Kak Kayla. Next, to Kak Tendi. Time is yours.
I watched new movie called Jawan. I like a similar sim like Money Heist, but it's Indian version, and the actor is Shahrukh Khan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Tendi. Next, move to Dinda. Time is yours.
Okay, the books would be The Conversation of Love and The Intelligence Trap, Why Smart People Make the Mistakes. And the movies would be Pride and Prejudice.
Okay, thank you, Adinda. Next to Kak Silit.
Recently this J-pop playlist, so this playlist is easy to listen to while working. So yeah, you can say it's a mood booster as well. Nice, thank you.
Thank you, Kak Silit. Next, move to Jihan. Time is yours, Jihan.
So yeah, lately I've been listening to Alone Again Naturally by Gilbert O'Sullivan. And for the movie, This Is My Girl. This is a simple movie about friendship and reminds me that our time is short and treat everyone as best as you can.
Okay, Jay. Thank you. Next, move to Josephine. Time is yours.
For me, 5 centimeter, while not a recent movie, is one of the best Indonesian film, in my opinion. It blends adventure, friendship, love, comedy, and deep sense of patriotism beautifully, making a standout film. I can watch it over and over again. Thank you, Ali.
Okay, thank you, Josephine. Next, move to Kak Krishna. Okay, Kak Krishna, time is yours.
Mostly I listen to music and I'm not too picky. Basically, I love any music that vibrates positive nuances. It helps me to stay motivated during the day. Back to Ali.
Okay, thank you, Kak Krishna. Okay, next move to Kak Ardana. The time is yours, Kak Ardana.
For me, I found some new songs. The first one is Jenna Soul. It's called Nobody. I'm not a really big fan of R&B, but when the first time I found this song, I was like, "Oof, it's such a jam." You guys really need to try to listen to it. Use a headphone. And then the second song, I found it from someone's post on IG because they use like that song for their content, and it's just super calming. I also attached the link to both the IG post and the YouTube. Maybe you guys could try to check it.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ardana. Okay, next, the last, Kak Aditya. Time is yours.
Yeah, same as Josephine, because 5 centimeter is inspiring me about the solidarity of friendship, and I start hike from 2017 actually because of this film and still counting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for your personal updates. Okay, next,
Next one, Ali.
next, all hands feedback. Enggak. Okay, I back to Kak Furqan.
Okay, thank you very much, Ali and also Josephine for moderating and hosting this all hands session. And that concludes our all hands for this week. Yeah, I'm sorry for the 4 minutes overtime there, but I'm glad that we can cover all of the things that we have on the all hands. Thank you very much, guys, for coming, and see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have a
everyone.
good week, everyone. See you.
Thank you.
That's all.
Okay.